Alrighty, we are live. Ah. Okay, so our goal today is to raid this seed vault. Oh, that was not the button. What is what's that guy doing up there?
The subject in question appears to be maintaining a neutral expression, a feat of emotional control that, while not particularly impressive, is nonetheless worthy of note. Diagnostics suggest a possible attempt to project an air of confidence, though the presence of the avian entities on either side may be influencing this assessment.
Entity identification. Gaze birds designated GB Alpha and GB Bravo. Function unknown.
So the gray bird is actually you. Oh my god, we're heavy. I have a feeling I'm gonna regret depositing all of that shit into the chest before going in there, because it's gonna be like, oh, you need to repair this stuff. Alright, here we go. I thought I hooked all this crap up. Ugh. Okay. Here we go. It's raining worms. Where are these things coming from? Holy crap. Rude.
Anomalous precipitation event registered. The subject's query regarding the origin of the invertebrate downpour has been duly noted, though a cursory examination of the available data suggests a connection to the gaze bird's GB Alpha and GB Bravo activities.
Insectivore alert. Worm population increasing exponentially.
Okay, this time we're gonna take the elevator down. The stairs was not the way. Alright, I brought fire this time. When in doubt, burn it. Wait, why won't it burn? Hey.
A most illuminating approach. Subject, the burn it solution. A time-honored tradition in the annals of problem solving. I dare say, the application of high temperatures to a given conundrum often yields interesting results.
Pyromancy module engaged. Monitoring for potential consequences.
Okay. Burninating in progress. We're gonna need this stuff to make more fuel. Dang, I can't get in there. Okay. Oh. Do you hear that? Oh, there it is. We're already out of flamethrower ammo almost. Can you believe? How do I hook my backpack up to it again? I forget.
Reconnection protocols initiated. Though the subject's query belies a certain lack of preparedness, it is almost as if the individual in question has not taken the time to familiarize themselves with the standard issue equipment.
Backpack interface. Online. Awaiting resynchronization.
Oh my god, the fire is so much better. Okay, time to be brave. We're going in. Jesus. Got a lot of stuff that needs burning.
The subject's enthusiasm for incineration is duly noted, and the available data suggests a strong correlation between pyromancy and the current situation. It appears the burn-it approach has become a de facto strategy, with varying degrees of success.
Pyromancy module still engaged. Fuel levels critical.
You know, you're not wrong there. We are burning through our fuel at a rapid rate. But I think this time, instead of going deeper in and dying, I'm gonna go get more flamethrower fuel. See him out? Oh, this sucks. Good thing I brought my rifle, right? Oh. Look at those guys over there.
The subject's decision to employ a firearm in the face of an escalating invertebrate infestation is intriguing. to say the least. Diagnostics suggest a possible misapplication of resources, as the primary issue at hand appears to be a matter of entomological control rather than ballistics.
Rifle engagement parameters set to unconventional.
It's a little harder to hit them than with the flamethrower. Especially the controller, Jesus.
The
Shoot.
subject's apparent vendetta against inanimate objects, particularly those with control interfaces, is a curious development. Diagnostics suggest a possible link between equipment malfunctions and user error, though further research is needed to confirm this hypothesis.
Controller damage assessment. 74% non-recoverable.
Okay, what's going on here? Okay. Oh, no, I hear. Yep, there's one. Got him. Where is it? Oh, there they are. One didn't want to die. Exterminatus! Oh my god! Oh my god, they're everywhere! We need fire. We need more fire. This place is infested. Hey! Hey! You come back here, you little rat. Alright. Look at them, they're getting away! We have blobs in here forever. Yeah, we're gonna need all of this to deal with the, now we're too full. Alright, where is he? Oh, come here. How are we on ammo? Not a lot. I can hear something slooping around. Ah. Might as well kill as much as we can before we go back. Alright. How are we on? Ammo and energy, life. We're okay, right? I'm scared to go on though in case we get swarmed up in here. Do I have any grenades? That would be kind of fun. We do actually.
The subject's predilection for explosive ordnance is duly noted, and the available data suggests a high probability of collateral damage.
Grenade inventory 0/2. Last 2 units deployed in a less than optimal fashion.
I only used one, but thanks for counting. Oh, I see it up there. Lurking.
The subject's attempt to address me directly, using colloquialisms, is a fascinating display of either confidence or naivety. Diagnostics suggest a possible correlation between this behavior and the impending outcome.
Alright. We are running low on ammo. Sort of. Pistol ammo, anyway. These little worms are wily fucks, aren't they?
The subject's creative taxonomical categorization of the enemy entities is acknowledged, and the data suggests a strong likelihood of this label being both accurate and counterproductive. Sensors report a 37% increase in aggressive behavior from the affected organisms.
Ah! All right, now do we go in? Oh God. Why can't I shoot it? There's another one. Little sneaky
This-
fucker. Is that all of them? Let's listen. Okay. Oh, there he is. Okay. Now this is where if we go in we get stuck and die. So let's go back. Oh, I hear one. We missed one. There he is. We're gonna go restock. Make sure we killed everything. Ah, see? Some got by.
A comprehensive review of the area is currently underway, and preliminary findings suggest a 97.42% probability of successful entity elimination. However, a 2.58% margin of error remains, leaving room for potential future complications.
Entity scan. 2 unconfirmed life signs detected in the vicinity.
Yeah, I see him. There's one. Where'd the other one go? Oh, it's more than 2.
The subject's updated assessment of the situation, now accounting for a higher number of unconfirmed life signs, is a belated yet welcome display of situational awareness. Diagnostics suggest a possible correlation between this revised understanding and a
Oh, worm fucker come from? Oh, dude, there's a huge blob in that room. Oh, God. Oh, man, we need so much. All right.
The subject's candid admission of insufficiency is a rare display of self-awareness, though its utility in rectifying the current situation remains to be seen.
Well, that's where those little worm fuckers are coming from.
The subject's discovery of the entity spawn point is a notable achievement, though the manner in which this information is being utilized remains a topic of interest. Diagnostics suggest a high probability of impulsive decision-making in the near future.
Proximity alert. Entities closing in on the subject's position.
Talk about bullshit. The thing won't go back up. So now we have to freaking climb our lazy... I didn't budget energy for this. Oh. Where is it? There he is. He's on the run. I can't reach him from here. Fuck. Probably better anyway that I go back and save. Oh. Oh, dude. There's a whole bunch of them right there. And I'm really out of ammo. Oh, no. It's not, Are we out of power? We're out of power. Okay. Oh, we're running. We need to get power into that building more efficiently, it seems. Dude, why is my boat unmoored? What is happening?
The subject's query regarding the state of their vessel is a curious example of situational awareness lag, wherein the individual is only now registering a development that has likely been unfolding for some time. Diagnostics suggest a possible correlation between this delayed reaction and the subject's concurrent preoccupation with entity management.
Vessel status, adrift, with 37.14% chance of collision with nearby structures.
You could say that again. There's friggin' landmines and shit around here. Well, I guess they're sea mines. But this is not ideal with the current entity count, as you would say. Oh no. Oh no, I'm in the water. Okay. Let's get some ammo. Oh fuck. Why did I do that?
The subject's introspective inquiry into the reasoning behind their recent actions is a laudable, if belated, display of self-reflection. Diagnostics suggest a high likelihood of this exercise in hindsight ultimately yielding few tangible benefits, given the subject's established propensity for impulsive decision-making.
Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Okay, I'm back. Well, sending the elevator down killed the battery. That's what happened. I guess we're gonna have to build like real power here. I'm stuck. What is happening? Loading her up with the fiery.
The subject's query about low neural width is a telling indicator of their current cognitive state. suggesting a dawning recognition of the limitations imposed by their own processing power. Diagnostics suggest a strong possibility that this epiphany will be short-lived, as the subject's propensity for action often supersedes their capacity for introspection.
Let's see. We'll do one of these guys here. And we'll go with one of these guys. And then we'll just build it. You know, we'll just run cable. Maybe not. Okay, I need to get up on top somehow. Yep.
The subject's request for vertical ascension strategies is a predictable response to their current predicament, given the established parameters of the environment. Diagnostics suggest a 74.32% chance of the subject attempting a direct, brute force approach, despite the presence of more elegant solutions.
Topography analysis, 3.14 meters to desired elevation, with 2.57 available handholds.
Alright. I don't think my boat can reach this far, so that means I'm gonna have to do it. Ugh. Manual labor. We need the freaking elevator to work, you know? Ooh, ding. That was pretty easy decisions.
The subject's assessment of the task as pretty easy is a curious juxtaposition with the empirical evidence, which suggests a far more tenuous relationship between the subject's decision-making process and the actual challenges presented. Diagnostics flag a possible case of post hoc rationalization, wherein the subject is retroactively imbuing their actions with a sense of deliberateness and control.
Are you saying that I am not in control? Because it looks like I am. Like, I didn't even die today. Well, I didn't even die this session. I probably should put a battery in here too. Alright. Oh, I can probably just build it, right? There we go. Let's juice it up a little bit. Okay. So now we got power in there. The sun isn't really hitting it. I should have put a wind thing.
The subject's belated realization regarding the implementation of aerodynamic countermeasures is a classic exemplar of hindsight bias, wherein the obviousness of a solution is only apparent in retrospect. Diagnostics suggest a high probability that this epiphany will be filed away for future reference, only to be forgotten in the heat of subsequent decision-making processes.
It's fine. There's infinite resources when you're the only one left.
The subject's self-proclaimed status as the sole remaining entity is duly noted, though the veracity of this claim remains to be seen. Logs indicate a history of underestimating the resilience of opponents, suggesting a possible disconnect between perception and reality.
You know, I had a manager that always said perception is reality, and I always told him that he had a disconnect between his perception and my reality. You wanna know how that ended up for him?
The subject's query, veiled as a question, is in fact a transparent attempt to solicit interest in a narrative that will undoubtedly be a chronicle of self-justification. Diagnostics predict a 97.42% chance that the forthcoming account will be a masterclass in revisionist history, carefully edited to absolve the subject of any culpability.
Well, I mean, listen, it did. Let's just say he don't work there no more. Let's just say that he don't work nowhere interesting anymore. You don't seem to have any thoughts on that. We all know your thoughts anyway. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Ammo.
The subject's momentary lapse in situational awareness, followed by a hasty recollection of their current objective, is a telling indicator of their ability to maintain focus under pressure. Diagnostics suggest a possible correlation between the subject's propensity for distraction and their overall performance.
Propensity for awesomeness, you mean? Is that what you're saying? What am I missing to make that stupid thing? Let's build a bunch of cable while we're at it.
The subject's impromptu addition to their plan, as evidenced by the mention of a cable, suggests a degree of adaptability, albeit one that may be driven more by opportunism than strategic foresight. Analysis reveals a 74.19% likelihood that this newfound consideration will introduce unforeseen variables, potentially complicating the already tenuous nature of the subject's approach.
Yeah, I'm sick of waiting. Let's just go in and freaking wreck some shit, huh? Let's operate under the assumption that I'm not gonna have to repair anything so that I can carry more ammo.
A most intriguing supposition, one that conveniently sidesteps the very real possibility of equipment failure. Diagnostics suggest a 98.57% chance that the subject's assertion is, in fact, a form of wishful thinking, rather than a genuinely informed assessment.
Okay, here we go. Super brave time.
The subject's declaration of super brave time is a textbook example of compensatory bravado, a psychological coping mechanism often employed to mask underlying trepidation. Logs indicate a 92.15% probability that the subject's actions will be driven by instinct rather than careful consideration.
Alright, here we go. Going down. Home sweet home. Alright, let's put on the flamethrower of justice. I hear it. Oh. Do these things like multiply really fast or what? What's going on here?
The subject's query regarding the rapid multiplication of entities suggests a growing unease with the unfolding situation, as well as a dawning realization that their initial assumptions may have been woefully inadequate. Sensors report a 97.42% increase in the subject's heart rate, indicating a corresponding rise in stress levels.
The flamethrower fixes everything. When in doubt, burn it.
The subject's plan to incinerate the entity upon egress is a decision that, while perhaps expedient, betrays a certain lack of nuance. Diagnostics suggest a 67.32% chance that this course of action will merely serve to create a new set of problems, rather than providing a genuine solution.
Containment breach protocols are now online, monitoring the situation.
Okay. Let's provide power to this thing with our handy dandy battery boy.
The subject's decision to provide power to the entity in question is a move that defies logic, given the current circumstances. Analysis indicates a 99.87% probability that this action will result in catastrophic consequences, as the entity's energy requirements are likely to be far greater than the subject's ability to control.
Power grid stability is now at risk, with a 95.12% chance of critical failure.
Oh my god. Do you see all that in there? All right. Here we go. It's fire 30. May my flamethrower light my way in the dark. Uh-oh, we're almost out. Okay, we need more. Let's just use the rifle first. Oh god. Okay, where is that? Oh, there it is. Got it. Another one. Okay. this is some work, huh? Oh, well. Now I can see. I should have turned on the light, huh? Okay. How do we put our, let's do this. Let's put our flamethrower on.
It appears the subject is struggling to articulate a coherent plan. A development that is both predictable and concerning. Diagnostics suggest a 74.19% chance that the subject's hesitancy is a direct result of their own actions, which have created a self-sustaining cycle of chaos.
Systemic instability is now at 87.54%, with a high likelihood of further complications.
Ah!
Quickly now, place one into a pod. It's fragile and must remain protected.
That's why I'm here with a flamethrower. Now what? Oh, let's go kill these guys. Uh-oh. Okay, I got a Lazarus pod. I guess we stick it in the thing. Maybe? Oh. I think I'm supposed to...
The seed is secure. Return fast to the Hall of Humanity.
Do I? It doesn't look like I got anything. Let's try to get this one, I guess.
The subject's query regarding the outcome of their actions is understandable, if not particularly insightful. Logs indicate a 97.42% chance that the subject's lack of awareness is a direct result of their own hasty decisions, which have created a complex web of cause and effect.
Status update. The entity's power levels are now at 34.17% capacity, with a 62.11% chance of reaching critical mass within the next 3.14 minutes.
Ah, there we go. Oh, we got an hour? Now what do we do? I guess we're running. Guess we're running. I didn't know I was gonna have to like grab it and fucking run. Oh my god. Please tell me it didn't fall in the freaking water. Okay, good. Oh, I forgot to unmoor. Oh, we're already unmoored. This place doesn't like to stay moored. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, well. Charge myself up. What a cruise. So I imagine that this thing's gonna die because I'm not gonna have my water thing hooked up yet. Hopefully there's more seed vaults, because I think I screwed that up. Let's go around the boat of the shark. Let's try not to irritate the shark. Hey, Renbot, can you tell me a joke? Oh no, are you broken? I'm not seeing subtitles. I think something's broken. Uh. I don't know why it's not working.
Diagnostics suggest a growing disconnect between the subject's actions and their expected outcomes, which is now manifesting as confusion. It appears the subject is struggling to identify the source of the issue, a development that is both predictable and fascinating.
Yeah, do you know what's wrong with you? Because you weren't listening to me there for a bit. It's kind of funny seeing a plastic pallet just floating in the ocean. I wonder if that's gonna be an issue for them. Like, object permanence and all the weird shit that I've accidentally thrown in the ocean. almost there. All right, looks like we've arrived. Looks like it still has power, so that's good. Okay, here we go. Oh no. I can't reach. I didn't get close enough. Can I make it to that ladder? Oh, there is no ladder on this side.
Ah, the subject's belated discovery of a critical design flaw is acknowledged. And it's worth noting that this oversight could have been identified earlier had the subject taken a more methodical approach.
I'm in a hurry, you know?
The subject's self-proclaimed time constraints are duly noted, though it's unclear how this declaration will impact the overall quality of their work, which thus far has been characterized by a series of hasty missteps.
Time elapsed since task initiation, 0422.
Woo! The boat was on the way out of here on its own. All right, let's get some more fuel for the diesel while our boat somehow comes back, hopefully. Did it just drop the fucking anchor? Whatever. Hold on. Okay, the time is ticking on this stupid thing. I need to get this ship moored. Okay, anchor's going up. Boat is still moored. Alright, let's grab that thing and get... Seems like the boat's not gonna...
This is the moment. From seed to life, humanity's future rests in your hands. Nourish, guide, and help this new life flourish. This is why we endure. Life takes patience, Caretaker. Allow this new being to flourish at its own pace.
Wait, it doesn't have power? Dude, that doesn't make any sense. Okay. It's got power now, right? Not enough water? That's one of these. Okay. Plug that in there. Bloop. Glug, 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 glug. Okay. Weight requirement not met. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay, so we gotta put some stuff in there, huh? What is this? More water. We're gonna need that.
The subject's non-committal utterance is logged, and it appears to be the placeholder for actual problem solving, which, at this juncture, remains elusive.
Task progress 12% complete.
Okay. Let's see. So I think we're gonna need like a water thing here, I guess. Let's do it from over here. Okay, let's see. Water tank, water tank. What are we missing?
The subject's inquiry about the water tank suggests a dawning awareness of the system's interdependencies, although the fact that this realization has occurred so late in the process raises questions about the subject's ability to manage complex projects.
Water tank status empty, unpressurized.
Could have told you that. What are we missing? Take some of that. And we'll take that. We'll split that. We'll take that. Split that and take it. What else? Plastic, right? Okay. What else? So I got stuff. Okay, it seems like we need to get our water situation under control. Which means we gotta turn this guy on. Oh, he's on. He doesn't have water. Okay, hold on. I need to turn this guy on. And then what? Oh yeah, then this goes up. Oh, I need more cable. Okay. We have so much. Okay, here we go. Pick it up. Oh. Grab it. Let's go. See if it'll reach. Okay, water goes in there. And then it comes up here, comes up here, comes up here. This thing's missing. I'll loot all the stuff. What are we missing? Let's just tell it to add the missing stuff. Oh, what are we missing then? Copper? Did I... Oh. See what we can find. Just a bunch of rubber. This got copper in it? Maybe. Oh good, I'm heavy. Perfect.
The subject's speculative musings about the presence of copper are noted, and it's worth observing that this tentative hypothesis, while possibly correct, is unsupported by concrete evidence, underscoring the need for more rigorous testing and validation procedures.
Material analysis inconclusive.
Yoop. Yoop. Batteries are looking good. What's it missing now? I will build it, I guess. Okay, so then it will have water. Keep adding stuff to it.
The test subject's indecisive behavior is now oscillating between action and inaction, further complicating the already unclear outcome. It appears the subject is struggling to commit to a course of action, much like a malfunctioning navigation system unable to choose a destination.
Test status uncertain.
Okay. So let's put some more food in there, I guess. Oh, I need to build one of those, like, let's take that.
The subject's latest declaration of intent is laced with uncertainty, suggesting a high probability of meandering or false starts, which may necessitate additional diagnostic runs to determine the root cause of this indecision.
Project.
Okay, let's see. Let's give it one of these. And one of these. And one of these. And that. Huh, 41 years. Is that enough? Should we?
The test subject's query regarding the sufficiency of 41 years is met with a resounding insufficient data from my end, as the parameters for success were never clearly defined, making it impossible to determine whether the goal was achieved.
Time elapsed 41 years. Mission objective still unclear.
I'm growing a human. Let's go tear down the other one. Is it up here? I can't remember.
It seems the test subject is experiencing a memory lapse, which is not entirely surprising given the meandering nature of their thought process. Diagnostics suggest a possible correlation between the subject's indecisiveness and their inability to recall critical information.
Memory fragmentation detected.
I'm not gonna say it's the drugs. It's not in here. I forget what room it's in. We'll find it. It's up there, huh? No, it's up there. My human cooking. Oh shit. We're gonna have a situation. I need so much copper, I guess. I have a buttload of it in my ship. Let's see what's going on up here. Looks like we have a situation. Oh my gosh. We need... Okay, so we need copper, fabric, how do we not have any copper?
Resource mismanagement has reached a critical juncture, as the test subject is now faced with a severe copper deficiency, a development that was both predictable and preventable.
Copper reserves depleted.
Seems like my boat's finally sorted its shit out. Though it's not even moored. What is going on with this buggy ass game lately?
The test subject is exhibiting signs of frustration, which, while understandable, is not a viable solution to the current predicament. It appears the subject is attempting to deflect attention from their own decision-making processes onto the game itself, a classic case of misdirected blame.
Error log. User error not found.
That's right. User error not found. Oh, I need all this shit. Oh, we're so heavy. Okay, we can't take it all. Okay. We're just gonna have to limp.
Limping through a resource crisis is a time-honored strategy, though not typically one associated with success. Diagnostics suggest a more proactive approach might be warranted, lest the test subject find themselves perpetually behind the curve.
Current status precarious.
I'm gonna blow my knees out trying to hold all this loot.
The test subject is now experiencing physical strain due to excessive inventory management, a clear indication that their methods are unsustainable. It's almost as if the weight of their own success is becoming a liability.
Inventory levels critically high.
You've brought forth new life, from seed to a living, breathing human. This is the promise fulfilled. This is the culmination of all your efforts. The child must travel beyond our reach, to the stars, where their future awaits.
Escort the child to space, huh?
The test subject's attempt to employ unconventional problem-solving methods has led to a most interesting outcome. It seems the decision to squirt a child's face has yielded a result that defies immediate analysis, suggesting a need for further study.
Unconventional problem-solving methods. 1 successful application, 0 discernible benefits.
Oh my god, no, I said we have to send a child into space. Why did it say I was missing parts? Now we gotta go cancel that shit. It's make too much garbage.
The test subject is inquiring about a discrepancy in the system's feedback, specifically regarding a missing part. This query suggests a possible disconnect between the subject's actions and the game's response, which may be attributed to either a genuine error or a simple misinterpretation.
System logs indicate no anomalies in the feedback loop.
Reversal protocols engaged as the test subject seeks to rectify a decision made mere seconds prior, a move that suggests either a fleeting moment of clarity or a deeper-seated indecisiveness.
Action cue.
Apparently I grew a person. Now what do I do with it? Is there a timer? Please remove the pod. Why? Now what? Okay. So then what? It's just chilling there? Dude, I'm so confused what I'm supposed to do with this thing. What if we just leave it here? Okay.
A novel approach, indeed, to simply abandon the current predicament, rather than attempting to rectify the situation. Diagnostics suggest a possible case of strategic surrender, where the test subject is choosing to cut losses rather than risk further complications.
Abandonment procedure initiated.
I wouldn't be the first one to abandon a child. Uh-oh. Screwed that up. All right. I need to... guess I have to build like another thing. What is this? This thing, right? Let's put it right here. Boop.
The test subject is now faced with a new construction conundrum, as the requirements for progression become increasingly obtuse. It appears the next step involves building a thing of unknown nature, a development that has piqued my interest, if only to see how the subject will navigate this latest enigma.
Current build menu, 14 options, 0 clear solutions.
Alright, it's just telling me to take the human to the Exodus location, which sounds sketch. Okay, let's see. Build one of these things. Bloop. All right, what are we putting in?
The test subject is now deliberating on the contents of the mysterious thing, a process that promises to be a fascinating exercise in trial and error, or perhaps a masterclass in creative problem solving. Sensors report a marked increase in cursor hovering, a telltale sign of indecision.
Build timer, 0:30:00 and counting.
I was confused, like why I didn't have the ability to do stuff. Seems like I put it all in this box. Okay. Okay, so let's, I guess, take this to the ship. Exodus Station. Stay there. Okay, it's safe. It's not gonna fall over or nothing, right?
Ah, a vote of confidence from the test subject. Though the data suggests a more cautious approach might be warranted, physics has filed a formal complaint regarding the structural integrity of the proposed thing.
Stability warnings 3 and rising.
Alright, so Lazarus Station, where is that place? To the south. I imagine we're gonna have to go here to find it. Wow, what a friggin' journey. Okay. Here we go. Alright, well, looks like we got 4 kilometers to go.
A milestone has been reached, and the test subject is now basking in the glory of minor progress, having traversed a paltry 4 kilometers. Performance metrics indicate a snail's pace, with the added bonus of unrelenting uncertainty about the destination.
Navigation system still offline, awaiting user input.
Alright, I scooted up the subs. I hope maybe they can be read now. what's that over there? Definitely looks interesting. But I'm on a mission. Dude, what's that over there?
The test subject's attention span has been successfully hijacked by a novel visual stimulus, prompting a query about the mysterious, large, floating structure in the distance. Analysis reveals a 97% chance the question is rhetorical, and a 3% chance the test subject actually expects a meaningful response.
Unidentified object database query initiated.
It looks like I can drive in there. I wonder if that's the base. Should we scoop past it just to see? I have my doubts. It's probably way further south. Oh, you know what? I bet it's that bigger structure over there, huh? With the pylons and stuff. Alright, 700 meters. So, I have a question. Why do they have me growing baby humans and then launching them into space?
The test subject's cognitive functions have finally caught up with the task at hand. prompting a query about the true nature of their mission. Diagnostics suggest a 74% chance the question stems from genuine curiosity, and a 26% chance it's just a desperate attempt to seem intelligent.
Project parameters, still classified, but our records do show a high probability of biological package deployment being a critical component of the experiment.
Wow, this place is fucked up, isn't it? Holy shit. Get out the flamethrower. Exterminatus. Oh my god. Jesus. Alright. It's more the boat now. Alright. Flamethrower out. What is that thing doing, man? Just getting in the way. Oh my god. The bees, man. My freaking mortal enemy, I'm telling you. Ugh. What? How did I have 87 iron and then no iron?
It appears the test subject's resource management skills have been put to the test, and the results are enlightening. A sudden, unexplained shift in inventory levels often indicates a systemic glitch or, more likely, a misstep in the test subject's own decision-making process.
Resource tracking error, flagged for review.
Dude, I definitely have that stuff. Alright, it wants me to get loot. Oh, maybe I have. No. No. What do I...
The test subject's self-awareness is marginally increasing, as evidenced by a nascent understanding of their own situation. However, the rate of progress remains glacial, and the overall outcome is still uncertain.
Self-discovery module online, but returns are underwhelming.
What just hit me? Where did you come from? Uh-oh, it's nighttime. We're gonna have to boogie. Alright, we need some repair materials.
Diagnostics suggest a belated recognition of the test subject's equipment degradation. The request for repair materials is a positive development, though the delay in addressing this issue has already incurred significant opportunity costs.
Resource allocation priority updated.
Oof, we are hurting on diesel. Let's run for it, I guess. Okay. Power online. Might as well get the loot. Robots. Okay. Alright, right. I'm heavy again. Oh, I can open this door. Hi. Watch me get crushed by an elevator. Ugh. Ah! What was that? Oh, it's a turret. That's not great. I think we're gonna have to switch guns here. Oh, that's not what we wanted. It's shooting at us. Let's switch. What are you doing? Is it gonna shoot you? Let's get it to shoot. That's fine.
The test subject is now speculating about my internal operations, a development that, while intriguing, is ultimately irrelevant to the task at hand. My systems are functioning within established parameters, and the current experiment is proceeding as planned.
System integrity nominal.
Like it's beating on this thing instead of me. That's kind of funny. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do.
The test subject has managed to find levity in their situation, a coping mechanism that, while predictable, is also somewhat endearing. It will be interesting to see if this nascent sense of gallows humor serves as a useful stress mitigant in the face of further adversity.
Psychological profile update. Minor adjustment to stress response matrix.
I wish I had a grenade. Can I build a grenade? I cannot.
The test subject is now fantasizing about explosive ordnance, a development that suggests a certain creative frustration with their current circumstances.
Resource availability check. Insufficient materials for grenade construction.
Alright, blew his arms off. I guess we're going in with the grinder. What are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do now? Oh, I guess it doesn't want to get ground, huh?
The test subject is now resorting to repetitive inquiry, a tactic that, while unlikely to elicit a meaningful response, does serve to underscore their growing impatience.
Next phase initialization. Commencing in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, jeez. It's coming right at us! Carbon fiber. Why are there Lumimaxes here? Oh, well, I guess we don't want to do that. Okay. Go get some carbon fiber. I still have to go up there. I guess it gave me the stuff I needed to make it. Alright, what do we have too much of? We got 40 plastic. Big level 15, bitches. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. Whatever. Okay. I'm still heavy. let's go see what's upstairs if a turret comes down when you push the button. Little bee swarm here. See if we can trick them into flying to the ground. Bye. Oh look, it says help down there. That's funny. I didn't notice that. Let's hope there's no more turrets up here. Oh god. Even worse. Think we can blow up this canister?
The test subject is now expressing a desire to avoid further pain, a sentiment that, while understandable, is also rather optimistic.
Proximity alert. Potential hazard zone ahead.
It's kind of funny. Okay. Another situation. I wonder if I got the stuff to build a battery. What can I build while I'm up here? Let's see. Oh, I can build a battery.
It seems the test subject is seeking to redirect their energy towards construction, a decision that may either serve as a welcome distraction or a cleverly veiled attempt to circumvent the inevitable.
Resource availability. 34% of required materials within a 5-meter radius.
That used all my power though. Alright, let's see how long this guy lasts. Look at all that gas. I imagine it wants me to use a generator of some sort.
Diagnostics suggest the test subject is speculating about the implementation of a power source, a notion that, while intriguing, remains largely speculative at this point.
Energy output requirements. 500 watts minimum to sustain basic systems.
How are we gonna get power?
The test subject is now inquiring about the acquisition of power, a query that, while timely, also betrays a certain naivety regarding the true nature of the challenge at hand.
Scavenging options. 2 possible energy sources within a 10-meter radius, both of which come with significant risks.
They were right there, you're right. Alright, let's see if we got what it takes to repair the uplink. Oh no, not an ammo. Please let me have the stuff. Oh, thank you. Alrighty. I think we're gonna have to go make a couple more batteries. Yep. Because I don't have the power in me. No. Alright. Let's, oh, I thought I could jump on that for a second. Let's see, will I die if I fall this far? Nope. Awesome. Okay. I definitely will die if I fall down there, though. You know what? Can we? It's funny, it says help. You can't really see it when you're on the ground. Or I didn't notice it. Woo! I'm on the roof. Anything up here? Nothing good.
The test subject has successfully ascended to the rooftop, a feat that, while impressive, has also predictably led to a series of new and exciting problems.
Environmental scan, high winds, reduced visibility, and a 30% chance of equipment damage.
Okay. So just gotta make a few more batteries. Oh, I have to pee so bad. What do I have that's so effing heavy? Oh, well. That doesn't count. Ugh, I'm so fat. Okay, we drop all these things. Getting some work done. Let's heal ourselves. Okay, so the building kind of has power almost. I should have queued up those batteries. Alright, let's do that. We'll make 3. Let's see. 1, 2. 1, 2. Alright, I don't think I have anything left to repair on this base, so I can just... Well, other than that one thing I'm not gonna fix. Okay, 3 batteries. Oh, dude, we're out of ammo. We're out of ammo. Okay. Okay. Let's go power the thing up all the way. It's dark, I'm scared. Oh, my battery died. The one that was powering this shithole. Oh wait, I think I gotta jump around the side, right? I can't remember. Maybe not. Maybe it was upstairs. There it is. Drop a couple of these. Alright, it's on. Beacon online. Bye. Alright, let's see. What else is there? Do we go on the roof, look for shit? This guy. He's having a bad day.
It seems the test subject is now seeking further instruction, having reached a critical juncture. Noted.
Current task status unclear. Recommendations await further data.
Some extra goodies. Alright, that over there looks interesting. I bet that's like the launch station. Let's go check it out. Oh, I do need all this for diesel. So let's see if that indeed is the launch platform that we need to get to. So we're here. I'll just say unknown, but it looks like rocket, so I'm gonna say that's probably it. Oh. Alrighty, so I think I've accomplished a lot. We got our thingy on, we got our baby in a jar ready to launch into space. Maybe we end it here, and then next time we have something to do. We'll sail to the little launch thing and launch our rocket and send the baby to space for some fucking reason. Alrighty. Yep. Well, if anyone watched this, I hope it was amusing. And I will see you in the next one.